Okay. I'll be trying to come in just before the time. Let me clean my blue blockers. Forgot to get my cloth. Yeah. Oh, we gotta talk. We gotta talk. When I tell you this setup, ever since the big C back in 2019, this setup that y'all have no clue, I've been talking about it since way before the big C came. Not the C that's been around for since we've been kids and young, but the C that was tragic to a lot of families. With them V scenes and all that stuff like that. 18 people in here. Can I please get some thumbs up? Like, come on, y'all. It's free. Like, I just feel like, why are you watching if you don't like it? If you don't like it, leave. And if you like it, thumbs up the video. Like, I don't understand people. Like, I don't know. I thumbs up people videos. If I like it or they're giving me content, I'm giving you information that's not trendy. I'm giving you information that is going to help benefit you, your family. Maybe right now, maybe you're not mentally prepared for it. Maybe it might be overwhelming to you, but I'm doing what I'm supposed to do because everybody is ready at different times in their life, and I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do, period. So yeah, that light is kind of bright. So I got my notes and stuff, and I got what we're going to talk about up there. Hold on, I got a text. Everything's good. It was just time for the... Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. We're not going to try to stretch it too long. So I had two topics that I wanted to talk about. Well, they all kind of going to go hand in hand. Where's my other one? Did y'all know... Cluttercore is a thing. I was watching a video and this girl was decorating frugally, and she began to speak about, is my music loud, bro or sis? Is my music loud? I definitely don't respond to craziness over here. Okay, so if you're trying to get something, then you were in the wrong position because it's not going to happen over here. So anywho, and you will be blocked. You will be blocked, and I will remove you. Okay, so just know that. Y'all see the comments? Pay attention to the comments. So anyways, it's good. Okay, cluttercore happened to... I've never heard of it. I never heard of it. And I was just like, okay, cluttercore. Now, it's a hello. It is a thing where, you remember how your mama or grandma, auntie or whatever have like tchotchkes, knickknacks, things. You just create a space and just keep piling it with all these things, right? Now, the crazy... Thank you so much. It says, want to see it says Astro, whatever. Yeah, you see what it says. I know it's probably backwards. I got to figure out how to do the flip camera thing. I don't know how to do that on live. I got to figure that out. I think it's something I'm supposed to do before I go into live. Okay, so it bothered me when this lady was talking about cluttercore, because let me tell you, let's go through, right? At one point, around when the big C came, even before that, everybody was minimizing, minimalistic, like getting rid of, decluttering. I need to see more thumbs up. Like, I know out of my people in general, I know it's more than 3 people. You're sorry, what happened? So, yeah, I know for sure it's 3 of y'all in here. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I just like to at least get a certain amount of people in here so I can express this. So it bothered me, and I said, all these years now, I opened up my interior design business back in 2008. Okay. And I've never heard of cluttercore. I've never heard of, you didn't even really hear of minimalistic. You didn't hear of any of those things. Maximalist, you really didn't hear too much about that. You really didn't. Did those things exist? Versus did you really hear them like trending? You're hearing influencers and content creators cluttercore. You probably haven't heard it yet, but you're going to start, because this is what the transition is. Okay, so work with me. Those who understand, work with me, walk with me. Oh, and I'm going to explain these on my hand. These are pure copper. These are pure. Y'all see my nails? They is really just growing. And these are my natural nails, y'all. These are copper. And we're going to talk about the EMF when you're picking up your phone and stuff. Y'all know I designed jewelry for years. I had copper that I bought over a year and a half ago. And me and Naya were talking about creating things to put around our body or on our heads and stuff to create the blocker with the EMF when you're picking up your phones. I've been getting this weird tingling feeling. It's like God has allowed me to feel and sense some things that I never paid attention to. And so every time I pick up my phone, I feel this weird tingling in my hands, right? And I said, oh no, I don't like that. And it's been happening more often, I would say, in the last couple months. And I can't keep ignoring that. I'm feeling this EMF. I'm feeling this radiation. I'm feeling it and I'm not liking it. That's one thing. And the fact that like when I put anything in the microwave, I never stand by it. And I told y'all that before. Always move away from the microwave. Anytime you put something in the microwave, move away from the microwave. If you're not familiar with my lives, I'm not going to say I'm all over the place, but my brain moves fast. So I give you a lot of information. I can be on one topic, but it'll lead me to wanting to tell y'all about something else. But y'all know, if y'all been rocking with me, just work with me. This is just how my brain works. This is that adult ADHD, but in a good way, because I process that way and everybody processes different. So with that being said, anyway, so I woke up one night and I remember I had bought this copper and it's so heavy. And I said, you know what, girl, I don't know where my tools at. But we going to get some tools out of the toolbox and try to work out something, because I need to put some copper on my hands. And I just went to Benin and did just some basic swirls on my hand. And as you see, is where my knuckle can bend. I got them where my knuckle can bend. So, so they're very comfortable. But let me tell you, since I put these on my hands, I don't feel that radiation, that feeling. I don't feel that. I want to put them on my head too. Like, it's a cuff that I make that's copper that I can put here. So if I'm talking on my phone, or if I make a mistake and put it to my ear, whatever the case may be, just having that, and just having that in general, because of the Wi-Fi EMF signal that goes through your house to go by your phone and all that stuff. You already know, when I go to sleep, I put my phone in an envelope that blocks the EMF, and I put it into another area. So I used to take it out the room, but I thought about it, I was like, what if I need my phone? God forbid, but I'm just saying, I just wanted to keep it close. It's already turned off and it's put in the envelope. I feel long as it's like in my room, but across the room, we're fine. So that's what I did with that. My baby sending prom dresses. So, yeah. I did that, and I've been paying attention to my hands, and sometimes I'll take them off, like if I'm doing the dishes or whatever, and then I realize I can feel the difference. If you don't know nothing about pure, solid copper, do your research. If you ever see people with the bracelets, I'm gonna be making the bracelet. You're gonna be seeing me wear a lot of copper. And if you're interested in having me create something for you custom, I'm doing anklets, I'm doing all that. Y'all know that's my passion. That's one of my passions, but I definitely have to get that out there. And I make the bangle, the bracelet for men, women, kids, all of that. Yes, I am, sis. I knew you was going to ask, because we here. I knew you was going to ask. Yes, I am. And I'm not trying to beat nobody in the head or whatever. They're very light. So if I send it to you, you can open them up. If your hands swell, you can pull it apart, open it up. You can do whatever once it's already created. You tell me your size and I just slip them on and I wear them. They're not very, you know what I mean? It's not very gaudy, and it kind of mimics, within our skin tone, and it's not, something that you could throw on. It don't have to be this big. I like bigger things. It could be a smaller one or whatever. You might want one on your thumb, but you're going to see your girl wearing a lot of copper. You're going to start seeing it around hanging and stuff. You're going to start start seeing it. So just know that. And yes, I am selling these. If you are interested in the copper bangle, now the bangles are going to be thicker because I'm going to be wrapping multiple pieces together to make it thicker. For bangles, for anklets, I'll be doing some cute wraps, like something that, it's not going to be a stiff bangle. A stiff anklet. It's going to be an anklet that you're going to clasp it on, or if you want one that you could just wrap on. It depends on you. More work, costs more, but not. Trust me, I feel like I'm very affordable for custom things and stuff like that. So talk to me about that. And I want you to do your research. For those who don't know about copper, the importance of copper. Listen, let me tell you something life-changing. Arthritis, aches and pains, any area, California, any issue or any area you have pain or anything in your body, look it up. Don't take my word for it. I tell y'all a lot. I think some people be thinking, hold on, let's take both of them. Why is it when I get on live? Why? Y'all heard that? Okay. How did this fall? Y'all be hearing everything. My ears listen. I be hearing everything. I might be talking and running my mouth, but I hear everything. I'm a very good listener. I love to communicate. But great communication is both ways. I listen very well and pay attention. Okay, sister, got you. So what I was finna say. I forgot what I was finna say. Yeah, so if you want the rings, let me know. Okay, so boom. Remember when everybody was minimizing and downsizing and decluttering and purging? And this has been all the way from, I remember when I purged, I felt like, people was into the Marie Kondo, get rid of stuff. You don't need stuff y'all remember that, right? This was way before COVID. Okay, I want y'all to see the setup. I want y'all to see what's getting ready to happen. We understood that this Marie Kondo thing was a thing that was attached to how a lot of people's brain work. Oh yeah, your hair, you got the hair oils, and I gotta send you that tea, and you want to add some rings to yours too. So I got you. We'll talk and we'll get everything situated so I know exactly what I'm sending you. Okay, so remember, the purpose of Marie Kondo was to allow you to understand that your space and your mental well-being and how you process and how you are able to function on a daily basis has a lot to do with your space and how it looks. Everybody is different. Some people are comforted in spaces that are a little bit more, I would call moody, dark, cozy. Some people are overstimulated with those. And, also for your skin. Oh, yes. Okay. And some people are, what do you call it? Overwhelmed with too much white. Like me, them hospital lights, the bright white, I can't. It's just, and I never knew why I was feeling overstimulated, but those lights literally did something to me. That's why you see me for the last couple years, I've been trying to change the lights out in my house and make them soft, make them warm and all that stuff. So that was a phase, right? People understood their body. People paid attention to their body. People understood how important it was to have their space a certain way, right? Now, COVID comes. Now we're in the house. Now, not only are we in the house, but we got all of these advertisements from seeing things. People got this, people got that, and they're sharing, and influencing and creating content to get you to buy, right? But some people are like, no, I cleared my space, I decluttered my space, and my space is like I wanted, or whatever the case may be, because it was all trendy. People were doing things because it was trendy. It was trendy to be a minimalist. It was trendy to downsize and purge everything. It was trendy. If you are not doing this like when I did it, I had to. Back when I did it, I ain't had no choice. The house was way smaller. I couldn't, do y'all remember I had 152 blazers. I had over 300 and something pairs of shoes. I had over 100 and something belts. I had over Oh my gosh, 100 and something scarves. I used to style people. I used to do that. That was my thing, teaching people how to style themselves on a budget, frugally, thrifting, coast consignment, all of that. I did that. So I retained a lot of clothes. Not only that, I started the wardrobe, thrifted wardrobe in a box back in the day when nobody was doing that. People would call me from different states and places, give me their size and show me their concept of what they wanted to look like. And I would literally send them thrifted items that I would go buy and literally not finesse, what I was gonna say finagle and finesse. I would literally, what is the word, what it was create, I'll just say create a wardrobe for them. They want to start over, they want to get rid of stuff. I would create a wardrobe for them, and I would ship it to them, and I would charge them. They get so many blazers, so many undershirts, tank tops, so many pants, so many shoes. And at that time I was selling shoes too. So I did a lot. Found you through your downsizing, decluttering. Right. I had Sheila, did I not have that whole living room? Could have been a store. I literally had racks of stuff where people were coming over looking through racks. That's how much clothes I had. My closet in South Carolina was a whole room. Okay, so people doing all that, I did all that. I'm not impressed by none of that. Not impressed by none of that. Why? Because a lot of times, not a lot of times, 98% of the time, most people only wear any. They say it's proven 10 to maybe 30% of the clothes that they have in the closet. Most people only wear that much stuff. Okay, so it's a lot of stuff we buy and is sitting. And that'll take me back to the other thing that we're going to talk about. I'll be having notes for what I'm going to talk about. I don't just be running my mouth. I just try to get it in. So, boom. Now we at a point where it went from minimalism. Now everybody wants everything. Then it went to the trend of everything got to be white. Everything got to be beige. Everything got to... You get what I'm saying? Then that was a trend, right? So it went from that to it being aesthetic. You notice aesthetic is used but not used as much because people's mental concept of aesthetic meant that it had to look like this. No, aesthetic is what you feel is beautiful. Aesthetic is what you like. Aesthetic doesn't have a certain look. It is what is appealing and beautiful to you. So remember that. So when everybody's saying aesthetic and you seeing everybody's thumbnail and everybody's video look the same because they got the same couch, the pampas grass. I'm so tired of seeing that. I'm so tired of seeing that. It's so just tired of seeing that. Everybody, and it was like, and it's so crazy. I remember my mom had pampas grass when I was little, and that, it was the bomb to me. But it's like now, it's like it's not even nothing special or anything. But everything had to be pampas grass and cream and off-white and the cloud couch and the this and the that, and everybody wanted all these things, right? And now, right, what's the new move? Now everybody's color drenching, because before you would have an accent wall, and I still like accent walls. Why? I'm going to continue because I've been doing that way before YouTube existed for me. I was doing that and I like it, so I'm going to continue it. That leads me to, I had a young lady say this. I wrote it down. She said, she said, I had to write it down because she said, listen to how much of an oxymoron this is, but when you listen to these content creators, you're just like, yup, right, girl, you sound stupid. She said, keeping her style up to date, but being true to who she is. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. How are you keeping your style? Because your style would be something that you should already know years before anything that's up to date or trending. So keeping your style up to date, but staying true to who you are. That doesn't make sense. Unless your style only changes every time something new comes up. Do you get what I'm saying? This is how I analyze videos. This is how I see people playing in people's face and talking to people. But these are the people you follow. They ain't doing nothing but following people. They ain't doing nothing but following what's going on. And they're going to get the perfect lighting, the perfect backdrop, the perfect everything you want to see to play in your face to tell you the next. Why do I feel like something on me? The next best thing or the next trendy thing. So I said all that to say, first of all, cluttercore. We went from minimalist to now we don't want the accent wall, right? We want moody. And forget moody, we're color drenching. We're painting the ceiling, the baseboards, we're painting everything. We're we got a name for everything. Some of this stuff existed way before social media, right? People used to paint the whole rooms back in the day. You go in a room and it's full purple, it's full green, it's full brown, or wallpapered all the way around. That is not new. That is not a trend. That's not trendy. But for those who weren't alive and don't know that, they think this is something new, right? But I still don't understand cluttercore. But I'm going to tell you what I got from it when I did some research. It literally said the term was coined on TikTok. Guess when? Guess when this cluttercore term came out on TikTok? 2020. Where is it that you see most influencers, content creators? Where is it that you see most of them talking about? Or where do you see? I have not watched one video I can say that did not reference Instagram or TikTok in a video for something that they just purchased, waiting to get, something that they have that came from TikTok. Am I right or wrong? I need to hear somebody talk back to me. Am I right or wrong? Because I said I've never in my life heard cluttercore. Let me see if I can get Alexa a lot. Alexa, turn it up. Alexa, turn it up. Alexa, what is the definition of cluttercore?
Cluttercore is an interior design trend that embraces a curated, eclectic look. It's about intentionally filling spaces with personal, meaningful items to create a warm, lived-in feel rather than a sterile, minimalist aesthetic.
Rather than a sterile, minimalist aesthetic. No, let me tell you what's happening. People are getting smarter with money and wanting to buy things that mean something, can do something for them, something that's worthwhile versus unnecessary things, right? And they're seeing, the economy is seeing, like, people are trying to get smart with their money. Why? Because the economy sucks and the economy is up and down. And during COVID, so many people lost jobs and see that things can be kind of out of whack and you just never know. So people are being more tight. Unless you're an influencer making $10,000, $15,000 a month, just lying to people about how great stuff is because you're getting paid to lie, right? Other than that, the average person that gets up and works hard for their money to end up retiring and enjoying their life or whatever, they're not just buying unnecessary stuff, right? So because of that, let's just push TikTok. Let's push TikTok. Every time you hear somebody on these platforms, they're always referring back to TikTok. And TikTok is the newest one that came out. That's the newest platform. But that is the one that's talked about so all over the place. It's broad. Everywhere you go, someone is talking about TikTok. You see this on TikTok. It's like that is the biggest influence right now. And I see it because so many people are just buying unnecessary things because the TikTok girlies. I'm like, the TikTok girlies? Who? What do you mean? The girlies on TikTok? Who? What? You are so like a human robot. You don't even think for yourself. You're just doing this because they're telling you to do it and they're getting paid to tell you what they're telling you and you're just going with it. So now cluttercore is what it's trying to do is break that stigma of saving and not mindless buying because they're selling unnecessary things, right? Break that stigma and let you feel good and know that this is the new trend. Just who does bare walls? Who does minimal things? Like the things that you love and enjoy, that's important. Create spaces that mimic the things that'll make you remember the memories and know that. I'm like, are you serious? Cluttercore? I knew it was new. 2020. That's new when you consider interior design, and that's been around for years. That's really, really crazy. Let's fill empty spaces with all the things we are going, with all the things we are going to influence you to buy. Basically, it's crazy because when I asked her the definition the first time, that's not what she said. She said this. But anyways, the power to affect someone's behavior, actions, or opinions is what influencing is. But the crazy part is being influential is not bad, but it is because the term currently is, it doesn't hold much weight. So you got a lot of people saying content creator, because that basically makes a person feel like you're trying to make them see that this is good, or trying to influence them to change their opinion, behavior, or actions, right? And so now we have cluttercore. So you're going to start seeing a new clue, sis. I just jumped on and found you now. You did? I hadn't heard of that term before, but I'm not on TikTok. I can't stand TikTok. No. What I'm trying to tell you is I found that on YouTube. I was watching a video of a lady. She was doing like a thrifted kitchen, and just decorating these shelves or whatever, putting up some peel and stick. And she was like, yes, I'm looking for the cluttercore vibe. I'm like, cluttercore? She just making up stuff? I ain't never heard of that. And then when I never heard of it, I'm like, so I did research, and that's when I found out. It's on I cannot stand when people send me. I used to, when I was trying to get my I don't even care about my TikTok flowing or anything. If they're not paying people who's getting millions of views and really doing numbers on TikTok, why waste my time when I'm only getting a couple thousand views, like, or maybe not even that. You get what I mean? So I got to figure out how to get my footage off of there so I can shut them down, because I really don't even care to have TikTok or Instagram. I still got Instagram. Facebook, I use that because I sell stuff on there, and also I buy stuff on there, so I'm not gonna get rid of Facebook. But yeah, so cluttercore, look out for cluttercore. Just know, now you know the definition of it and where it comes from, and it's not nothing that it keeps saying that y'all left, like I'm talking to myself. So it's not anything that's been around. It's something new that was created and coined on TikTok. So just so y'all know, it's not nothing that you like, oh, I'm out the loop. No, it's new, made up to get you to keep spending money on TikTok and buying all that fast fashion and all that fake plastic clothing and all that craziness that you don't need, that's making your house even more toxic. That's what it's meant for. So anyways, on to the next thing. So The Purge. Oh, this is one of my new, oh, I'm so excited. I got a lot to tell you about The Purge. So this is one of my new caps, and it is, what I call it? You hear me? It is mulberry silk underneath, and it is adjustable. Where's my adjustment thing? It's flat. Okay, so it's over here somewhere. It's a thing where I can adjust. It's in here. It's right here. It's right here. I can adjust. So underneath here is mulberry silk, and that's some of the best silk that you can have. So this is my new like bonnet cap thing, which will come in handy as my hair continue to do what it's doing. I'll be sharing that with y'all soon, but I'm waiting for something to happen so I can share, because I ain't ready to share it like this. But anywho, some of y'all know, some of y'all do know, some of y'all don't know. But anyway, so it feels so much better. My head is not sweating and feeling weird like I did with those polyester bonnets. Let me say what it really is. Those polyester bonnets that I was wearing. So just know I did a lot of content when I had that fake polyester stuff on that looked like satin. So you're going to still see that, and I'm going to still be sharing the journey behind the scenes of different shorts and short videos of not short videos like 3 minute like a short, but like shorter content, like 8 minutes or somewhere, 8 minutes or more, no more than 10 minutes, to share the journey of this purge. And so I think that I'm gonna go to the market. I found one close. I called the lady, and she said that, I was mind blown. She said that the flea market is every Thursday, and she said it's $12 for a 20-foot space. Y'all, all I gotta do is get a U-Haul and pack my truck up. It's from 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. That's fine. I ain't gonna be there all day. So I think probably not this Thursday, but I think I might take y'all with me, and that'll be a video. Or no, next Thursday, Rizzy is Rizzy's show, I think. Yeah, so it's going to probably be the Thursday after next, or I may wait till she get out of school so she can help me, because I really think I want to start doing markets. I love, and I've been telling y'all this for the longest, I love flipping furniture. I love getting furniture, fixing it up, reselling it, and I feel like getting into the markets and understanding the markets that's in my area will really be beneficial, because I used to do very well at the market and on Facebook. So I would tell people if they come, hey, if you only come on Thursdays, outside of Thursday, we can meet, you can check my Facebook out or whatever and see my stuff. So I'm excited about getting into that. That's on here. I talked to y'all about the EMF. So yeah, I definitely, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all how much I have purged. Oh, and I found 100% cotton robe. Y'all, it's a little I was so excited I had to throw it in the washing machine with my my other stuff. Look at this. It's 100% cotton. I'm not even a flower girl, but I thought this black and white flower was so, y'all, it's super soft. Like literally, let me show y'all. Hold on. Let's. Oh, whoa! Oh no! I'm glad y'all, they got me. They got me. Oh, oh no, I'm about to show it to y'all. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh my God, they got me. Y'all, this thing is super soft. I was like, this is super soft. It feels different from the cotton bedding but I'm like, I don't know. Y'all, look at this bull crap. Guess what? Oh my gosh. This is going back. I'm so upset. It's a long road. Oh, I'm so upset. Oh, I'm so upset. I'm about to show. Oh my gosh, you gotta. You know what? Even the product details. Oh my gosh, they got me. I'm so upset. I was so excited. I was gonna share that robe with y'all. So I have to keep looking. Look at this. Let's flip this around. All of this is polyester stuff. All this more polyester stuff. And then I just purged my little nighties and negligees, all of my hats. You talking about somebody sad? These are all the hats that's being purged. My onesie that y'all been rocking with me for years. I had this onesie since I want to say this about 2010, between 2010 to 2012. My mom's ex-husband had got me this for Christmas. When we moved and relocated from New York, in the house that we had before I got this one, that I was renting from before I bought this one, we had me and my daughters had matching our first holiday there. Still can fit these. So upset. All this stuff is polyester. So I still have, we about to go online. I need y'all to see this. I'm so, woo! Now I'm going to stay pissed. Y'all know I don't be liking to curse, but I don't even know if pissed is it. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I am pissed. The only thing I have left, these are all the things that I had made a checklist that I need to purge. I still got to purge swimsuit covers and swimsuits, and I also have to purge my winter stuff in the garage. I got some totes in the garage, so I'll probably be doing that this weekend. We going to Amazon. I am pissed. 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 Oh my gosh, like you really have. Look at this. Look at this. I am about to go we about to go. I just got it delivered yesterday. Woman's soft kimono bathrobe. It was under the 100% 100% cotton. Let me go down because I'm so pissed right now. I am so pissed right now. I am so pissed. Item details. It's different on the phone than it is. Okay, I need to see the fabric. I don't see that. See our product specifications. Color, theme, brand, count. Machine washable. It just says apparel stretch. Rayon, acrylic, Those are polyester. Those are plastic. Anything that says rayon or acrylic. If it has spandex and it's less than like 20%, I found that not to be bad because some stuff might need it in the waistband or something like that. But I am pissed. I am pissed. It's not showing nothing. Premium. There we go. They literally played me. It says premium modal, modal. If you see that, that is polyester as well. Okay, just so you know. Acrylics, modal. It's another one called Zinzink. It's so many names for this polyester, sis. I can't even bear to go through my closet. Started with lingerie socks and unmentionable. Listen, sis, here it go. Look at this bull crap. This is, when I seen this, I didn't go any further. I'm so upset with this foolishness. No worries. Look at this. You see that? Material, cotton. Then when you go down, it says modal fabric. And is warm in winter, spring. Bull crap. Bull crap. Because on the tag, they can't lie on the tag. This is not, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Woo! Woo! I am so peed off because I was going to share that with y'all. When I put it on, I don't know why, it was something about when I put it on, I felt this type of energy. And I'm like, maybe it's because I'm thinking about the fact that I have to try to find all this new stuff, right? Y'all. Oh, they getting that back. They're getting that back. I am so heated. Now I'm thinking I got a deal because the one I really want is 40 something dollars, and then they had a deal on this where it was, now it's $28. It was $33.99. Now it's $28. Oh well, they getting it back anyway, so it doesn't even matter. I literally just got it. Look, I literally just got, when I tell you I have been, see that? I literally just bought it. I have been every day trying to get better things, better options or whatever. And yeah, ooh, you talking about somebody upset? I'm upset. They really played in my face with that one. They really played in my face with that one. Yeah, they played in my face. Y'all can't even think straight. I want a robe. I don't want pajamas. And I thought, okay, the robe is solidified. I got some for my hair. I don't need many of them. It is what it is. So yeah, they literally played in my face. So anywho, the other part of what I was gonna say is money provides comfort, right? And not exactly happiness. And I'm saying this because there's a lot of comfortably unhappy people. They got money, but they're unhappy. So money, we need it to live. I get it. I got it. But I feel like some people put so much emphasis on who a person is, what they have going on, and their value on money. And it doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how much money you don't have. If you have something going on inside you, something internally going on inside you, that money is not going to change that. Things are not going to change that. Things around you are not going to change that. You have to literally, oh my Lord. See, now this is saying, this is the one I was getting. I was like, no, this probably ain't as good, so I'm going to go in and get these, the waffle robes. Look at these. Now this is saying 100% cotton. I should have just went with the one that said it right in the doggone in this. And it's only 19. I had this saved in my save for later. And they had different blue, black. See, the black was always the cheapest one. So I don't think I'll probably just get extra large. See, that one was an extra large, but it was way too big. It really was. I could wrap that thing around twice. I wanted the green, but I'm like, why would I get the green that's literally $6-7 more than the black? Like, why do they do that? They play too much. They know they should have put all of them the same price. They should have put all of them. I'm going to just probably try this one. This seems very long. I really didn't want it too long. I wanted it where, like, if I'm in the kitchen, I hate when I don't like wearing those like momos or whatever craftings, because when they drag the floor, if I'm cleaning or something, I want to be able to put my apron on, and if I bend down to do something, I don't want it to touch the floor. I think that's disgusting, especially with that OSB right now. It's disgusting. Probably when the floor get done, I won't mind, but right now I don't like that. So this is a really long robe, and I don't know if oh no, it don't look like I might be fine. I'm just gonna order it and see what happens at this point. Yeah, that just really peed me off. It really did. You gotta do it, sis. You gotta do it. Like, when you hear the effects of that crap, like, just I keep thinking back to when they show fast fashion videos and how fast fashion is so bad. You see these people literally wearing mask and gloves. That's because the stuff is toxic. I read the material dimensions and the seller origin. No, that's what but that's what I'm saying. They lie because it literally says, like, this one, it says fabric type 100% cotton. That one said fabric type cotton, but then when you go down, it said material. Like you're doing too much. And this is product details. I go to product details and, like, see, it'll say about item. You have item details, style, and then you have about item, and then you have product details. Now, in style, it might say one thing, but usually product details is supposed to be on point, and they didn't. They had freaking cotton. And then when they went into material, it was something totally different. They play too much. They play absolutely. Wait a minute. The black. Oh, the black. So I might as well get whatever color I want, because the black is actually in the extra large. The black is 25. So if if I'm gonna pay 25, I might as well get the one I want. Like, I'm not gonna. I don't know. Maybe I should just go with the black because I can wear that with more. I think I'm gonna stick to the black. Anywho, so what, sis? What method? Okay, so what day is Mother's Day, y'all? What day is Mother's Day? I'm trying to see. It was something else. Yeah, description, product, all, and it's crazy. I didn't used to. I'm gonna be honest. I told you that I didn't used to. I did not used to, because if it was in the title, if I searched, I feel like if a person searched for something, if that item is not that, it shouldn't even be in the engine. But I'm trusting that, I'm searching it, so everything that's popping up should more than likely be what I'm looking for, unless I see something otherwise. And that's not how it works. It apparently is not how it works. Apparently it's not how it works. And so you really got to go through, like I told you, it literally said on there, we're not responsible. Basically saying they're not responsible. Exactly. For basically me not reading the description. They're not responsible. So it tells you to go to the product details, go down and look at everything, and then you'll know exactly. Oh, I put 2 in the cart. That one didn't show, so it's 2 of them in here. I don't need 2. So anywho, I'm gonna keep looking. There's that. But I wanted to get on and talk to you about that. If you are, like I said, interested in these, we'll talk, and we'll go through that. I gotta do some stuff on the computer. I know I'm on this computer, but it was something I do need to do. Yeah. Anyways, it's rainy. It's been raining. Y'all been having a lot of rain. It's been like cloudy and on and off rain here. It been on and off rain. So I'm in the house. I ain't even open my windows. Same for food. Got to read the ingredients almost every time you buy a package. Listen, that has been, and this is a transparent moment. It has been so hard for me to get back on track with eating how I know I should be eating. It has been so hard, y'all. because your girl is a sweet tooth girl. Okay, so let's just say the sugar alone. Okay, it has been so difficult. It's not impossible. It's just been difficult. It's been a challenge. It's been a challenge. As a matter of fact, I literally, let me show y'all. I took pictures. I don't know if I shared them. I took pictures, and sometimes I take pictures of food I'm making, and I don't even share it with y'all. I wanted some sweet potato. I wanted some sweet potato bread, and so I made yesterday. I was making. Um, oh, that's gone. I made some homemade macaroni and cheese. Yeah, on the stove top. I thought I did a short. I don't know if I did, but hold on, y'all. I just be doing too much. Maybe if I flip y'all around, huh? Let me do it like this. I'm gonna put the phone up here, flip y'all around, and show y'all how I be in the kitchen doing all type. I'm all in y'all face, and I ain't even flip the phone. And I was showing y'all how I was making stovetop cheddar bacon mac and cheese from scratch and how good it was. Um, Yeah, it was so good. It was so good. And that was one of Naya's favorites when I would make cheddar mac on top of the stove without making it in the oven. And that was me taste testing it. I didn't even share it with y'all. Y'all see my little roll. I have to stick with my little these ones is still good, so I have to stick with those. I did that and me decluttering. Hold on. And last night I started making the cakes, and I ended up making 2 cakes as a matter of fact. And this was this morning. I had got some coffee. That is cinnamon cream cheese icing. If you have not been following my oh yes, breaking cheeses chat, girl, breaking sugar, yes. So this is my cinnamon cream cheese icing, and this is sweet potato pound cake. Now, I ain't gonna say pound cake because it's not thick. It's not dense. It's very moist and fluffy. So good. So I made this last night. So this is the one without the pecans, and I made one without the icing and pecans on it. That one basically almost gone, but this one I made this morning. I mean, this one I had cut a couple pieces this morning, and I wanted to share that with y'all. But yeah, I baked that yesterday. It's literally let me show y'all. It's literally in here right now. And I've been trying to stop myself. Y'all ain't open not one window. Ain't nothing open. It's just looking a dark in here. Here's my baby right here. And when I tell you, this right here is so good. You see it? Oh, it smells so good. You can smell the cinnamon and all the goodness. Yep. And then this is the pecan one that's halfway gone with no icing on it. But anywho, I'm always baking, and I be baking and doing so much behind the scenes that I don't be having time to be editing and all that stuff. So I would try to get like a quick short in and share something with y'all, just a little inspiration of whatever I got going on or whatever. But I definitely am having a challenge because your girl loves to bake and cook. So that's been a challenge for me. Yeah, y'all, I'm getting rid of this light in my room. I'm getting rid of this light. I know it hasn't been up long. I'm getting rid of the light. And that was a video I put on Facebook. Because I want a fan. I want a ceiling fan, and I just want a nice basic fan. I've been trying to figure out what kind of fan I want. Yeah, I want a fan because I want to get rid of that fan up in the corner, that tower fan, and I just rather the fan just be right on top of me. So, yeah, I'm going to be selling the light. And that's posted already. And I'm looking for a fan. I'm looking for a nice fan for my bedroom. And that's all I've been looking for the last couple of days, like trying to find a nice fan. Not too expensive, not too huge, but not too small. One with a remote, but also you can work from the at least on and off from the buttons over on the side or whatever. So that's that. I love you guys. I am yeah, I got some things I need to do. Definitely need to research some more robes. That one is nice, but I know I need to find another one. It's supposed to rain real hard. It's supposed to be thunderstorms and all that. So I'm not going to be going anywhere or doing anything. It's a lot I gotta do on this computer. Get stuff going. Video will be out 6:30 tonight. A how-to video, a how to make something from scratch on your own. Will be out today on the other channel. If you didn't know, I do have another channel, how to DIY and save a dime. So a video will be out on that channel. And what else I was going to say? And I also have a video that's going to be prepared, that's already ready and prepared for Sunday. And since y'all already on here, I'll show it to y'all. I'm going to show it to y'all. Video ready, up and ready for tonight already. And then this is Sunday's video right here. So I've been trying to keep, and then it's going to be a part 2 to Sunday's video. So yeah, that's that. I love you guys. I don't know if y'all have any questions or what. I think I spoke about everything I wanted to speak about. And just keep an eye on this clutter core. The influence to get you to just keep buying. It was coined from TikTok to get you to spend your money. And it's so many young people in the younger generations that are going through from wasting money, wastefully spending, being influenced by the wrong people, and it's mentally, like you see on my thumbnails, mentally messing people up, and it's also financially messing people up. People are spending way above their means and not realizing it's best to be below your means. And y'all know I've been saying that for years. Stay below your means or whatever. I'm gonna buy the things I need, and I'm also gonna buy things that I want, right? But I'm not gonna buy unnecessary things and get into debt. Oh, that's a whole nother story. And for me, and I've said this, and I don't know who agrees or not with this. Now, when I bought this house, right, and I'm still in this house, right, I don't mind going into debt for something important. So instead of getting loans trying to fix up this house, and I talked about this several times, I would max out a card. I would use a card. I would do those things that's beneficial. I'm going to reap good things from that. It's an investment. I am not maxing out no card for no shoes, no bags, no, just unnecessary stuff that I don't need. But to make this house a home, yes, I had to do that. When I first moved in, and then I had to do it again, and I paid it off each time. And then this particular time, I don't know if y'all heard about what's going on with Capital One shutting people accounts down and all that stuff. I was talking to my therapist and some other people about that. But yeah, that happened to me on one of my big cards, even though I was paying it on time, never late, never missed nothing. If y'all don't know, it's a big thing going with Capital One right now. It is so many people complaining. I'm talking about they had balances way higher than mine. I'm talking like 40, 50, 30, 20,000 and all that. And they literally got their accounts closed up. And then they'll say, oh, we need to, what is it called? We need to, something, your identity or your income. What is it called? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. We need verification. And so when the person sends it, they automatically deny the verification. Credit cards. I did not know how sucky Capital One is. Let me show you. This is the lady. She is actually in my notifications. I found her, I think during COVID or no, I want to say when I first moved here. Was I watching her? No, I think I've been watching her longer than that. Anyways, I'm gonna try to find her. Hold on. She had a thing, and she always doing this when she do a video, and she like that. And she'll say whatever it is, and she helps you with debt. She helps you with all types of things. And like I don't know what she is. I just know I found her on YouTube some years ago. I'm in the wrong one. Hold on. I'm about to show y'all. 1 second. Okay, let's go to alerts. It came out yesterday, and I was like, oh Lord, what is this? It said Trump changed the credit score. So that was one that was talking about student loans. Oh my gosh, did y'all hear what he did and what he's changing with student loans and people who got the forgiveness when Biden was in, and how now if your degree that you get is not going to put you in a better standing as a person who comes out of high school with no degree, and you are not going to be making more than the average non-degree carrying person. Federal aid will not pay for will not. So you got to make sure that, let me say this right, you have to make sure that the degree that you get is going to allow you to, when you graduate, be making more than the average high schooler who doesn't have a degree. If not, you're paying for schooling by yourself. He said they're not going to be wasting money on frivolous degrees and degrees that don't pay a certain amount. And I'm like, that's kind of crazy, because what if a person only really doing something because they really have a passion to do it? And some degrees don't pay very well. But yeah, so that was the thing. So let me go out of here so y'all can see. Can I zoom in? Nope, I can't. This is her right here. And she was talking about check Trump and your credit score, and how those that were on the Biden forgiveness for the loans and stuff automatically get dropped. So you have to find another forgiveness plan or another type of his degree was for exactly what the heck, how would a person know that? And then if you were on a forgiveness plan where you were in the thing where you were approved by Biden's administration to, or whatever, during that time, to get your student loans waived or whatever, now he rescinding it or something, where now you owe. So now you have to either make a plan or try to find another type of program that's going to help you pay off that debt that you thought is now forgiven. I said, I think that's crazy. I feel like if something was put in place and then you change it, from that moment you change it, then it should be null and void for moving on. Why? How you gonna go back? That means that people have altered their lives, altered their spending, altered their budgets, or whatever their case may be, to now omit that debt, and now they have that debt back. Okay, so the other one was that she had that popped up a couple days ago was, let's see. All I watch is stuff like this. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, she asked me, she said, bad news for Capital One customers. Yeah, it was a lot. Oh, what happened when they tried? Oh, one shutting down. Capital One is shutting. Yeah, this is Capital One is shutting down good standing people. Can't see her info. Hold on one second. Let me go to her channel. Let's go to her channel.
Gardeners.
If y'all go tell her I sent y'all too, please. Because, you know, I don't mind sharing, but tell people that, you know, somebody, another YouTuber sent y'all. Sherry Beckley. Dang, okay, go to her channel. Let me see. Okay, here we go. She got multiple channels. And she does a lot. Okay, hold on, y'all. This is her. She been around for some time, for some years. Years. And she's a black woman, and she does a lot with helping people get their credit on point. And when I actually was affected, because I actually got a letter from Capital One, and not only are they shutting down their accounts, they're trying to sue the people. They're trying to sue the customers for when they close the account. How you gonna close somebody's account, not give them a chance to pay as they were, and then try to sue them? Yeah, it's so serious. It's people on there talking about this, and it's so crazy, because I was so heavy. I think I told you, I was like, y'all, I'm so heavy. How somebody trying to sue me? I didn't even do anything. And this was some debt that I got left with from my last relationship. This is some debt that I got left with from my last relationship. They didn't help. They just left me hanging. And so I had to do what I needed to do. That's why I said one day I'm going to tell y'all all about it, because I don't smile because everything is amazing. I smile because I know everything is going to get better. I know that God got me. I know that, you know, even with my credit and all the things that I was trying to get in order, paying off debt and all that, then boom, something come back to hit me that I'm like, yo, I'm doing this work and I'm doing all this stuff trying to get me on in order, and now I'm fighting with things that's coming as a residual from something that should have been handled by somebody else. You get what I mean? I'm just like, okay, God, woosah. I have to process this. Yeah, I literally can show it to you. They're literally trying to sue me. They're literally trying to sue me. And no. Pause. Let me remind. Capital One. Oh, let me tell you, if you have a Discover, my card was a Discover card. I'm sorry. Let me refresh that. Discover merged with Capital One. So because Discover merged with Capital One, now Discover is the one who closed my account. And I think I talked to y'all about this. I'm like, how they just closed my account? I said, I never missed a payment. I'm never late. I'm not, like, what? Oh, we need to verify it's you. We need to verify this, that, and the third. So I'm sending them everything and they denying everything. So I'm thinking like, you know what? Well, whatever, screw it. You get what I'm saying? Like, what do you want me to do? You're not just going to just close my card and then think that I'm just about to give you all my money when I don't have no access to it after that. No, we're going to never heard nothing from them. Never heard anything. Then boom, all of a sudden, I wanted to say the day that the day that I was getting my siding put up, and my therapist, she was like, doesn't it feel like when you feel like you could breathe, and she was talking about, for me, she was like, you feel like you could breathe and you're getting one thing that you focused on and planned for and saved for done, it's like sprinkling something else. I said, yeah, you don't even understand, and it's just me by myself. You get what I'm saying? Trying to do this by myself. And those that know my story know how this man left me with debt and took money from me, all this other stuff. But anywho, so my point is, right, I'm literally getting this big envelope and I'm just like, I didn't even want to open it. I was on the couch literally trying to be happy for the fact that my siding is here. I done saved up and I'm ready. But then getting this, I just wanted to cry. I said, you know what? Listen, they can't get what they say, you can't get no water from a dry lake, period. Like, you can do what you want to, but unless, you can't get water from a dry lake. And so that's kind of where I'm at. And I'm being transparent because I know I'm going to come out on the other side, because I fought to try to get my credit in order. And some of y'all who know the story, it's like, boom. You get what I'm saying? Boom. And I hate to say it, but you know what I mean by that. And so I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. I still got to live. I still got to be in this moment. I still got to be a parent. I still got to keep my head up. I still got things that I need to do. This too shall pass. And yes, credit is important, but credit can be built and credit can be fixed. And if I can't right now, I just can't right now, and it's crazy because I'm a stickler for trying to do things the right way, but I know God do things his way too and allow things his way too, even when I'm trying to do it the right way, because I feel like I'm gonna be so much more empathetic and also inspirational for those that's like, oh my gosh, you really had to go start over, or your credit score tanked, or whatever. When I seen my credit score, I was like, what is going on? Like, I'm literally like, what is going on? Like, my credit score just kept going. After I, getting it up to a certain level. And I talked to one of my sisters about that. I said, after I got it to a certain level, then all of a sudden it was like, that must have hit. Now I'm trying to get it back up to a certain level again. Then boom. I'm like, you know what? Thank God. I have ownership of where I lay my head and my vehicle. That's all I can ask for at this moment. Thank God I'm not trying to buy nothing huge or big at this moment. And I just got to put in the work to figure out what my next plan is, what the plan is. I literally just did some more purging and shredding and getting ready to file some things. And yeah, that's one of them. And I was just like, I'm just trying to breathe. That's it. I'm just trying to breathe. But karma, to those who put you in situations and do stuff and just walk away, they got to pay for that. They got to wait. They definitely got to pay for that. So anywho, that's that. Her name is Sherry Beckley. I think that's the name of her channel. Yeah, Sherry Beckley. You can find her and you'll see details of all this. She has a lot of info. I was even looking at how, because she'll talk about, as soon as she opened in her intro, about how it's Money Talk with Sherry, and she have a diamond channel. Or is that her? I don't know. I think she got 3 channels, but she's a big content creator. She has 413 subscribers, and she's a melanated woman. And she also talks about how to help fix your credit. And it was so crazy when this popped up. I'm just like, run off to get ready for work. No problem, sissy. Love you. Be safe. I'm like, man, I'm wondering if I should reach out to her to see how she can help me to try to get back in line or whatever. But I know it's all gonna work out. I ain't mad. I am not mad. But I love you guys, and I'm about to go. I'm about to go. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for all the thumbs up. Thank you for all who joined me. Thank you all who was, coming back and forth and talking to me. I heard her. I will check her out. Okay. All right. Can't see her info. What the heck? How would a person know? Hey, this crazy. It's crazy. So, all right, guys. Thank you for joining me on the vibe. Remember, don't let anything you can't control you. You know what I mean? Shh. Do the work, because nobody's going to do it for you. I promise you, they're not going to do it for you. And stick to your script, because you are the best at it. Even though the script might be hard, because mine kind of hard right now. It feels difficult. I ain't going to say hard. It's difficult. It's a little difficult right now. But I know all things work out for the good, right? You have a great day too, sis. And I will see you guys later, my revivers, in my next video.